Great to get a win, first game at home.
Yeah, it's important for us, I think, to look. The boys want to make home a fortress a bit too, so it's always great to play at home. And we've been waiting to have a game here, you know, in the good facilities and on our home ground in front of a bigger crowd for a couple of months. So to finally come and get it today was great.
The guys opened strong. It was pouring rain there at the start, but they seemed to maintain.
Yeah, we kicked 2 goals in the first 2 minutes of the game, and look, they really came to play today. There's no doubt. Probably halfway through the first quarter, the second quarter, we just went away again from what we do really well. But we are getting better at doing it for bigger periods of the game. So against good opposition, you've got to give Northern some credit. They really cracked in and had a go around the footy, but our boys just worked and worked and worked. And I thought after half time, our effort around the ball and our ability to open up between the 50-metre arcs and get scoring shots was really good. So I'm really pleased with the boys.
It seemed to pull it together in the last quarter, accuracy-wise. Like they were getting it down there enough.
Yeah,
it was just
no doubt about it. And it's still an area that we've got to be better at. There's no doubt about that. But you know, it's a bit of the old adage: if you keep going inside 50, eventually you're going to kick a score. So we're trying a lot of things to get better at that. I'm not even sure what the final score was, but we kicked our fair share of points again today.
Great to back up a win from last week as well.
Yeah, great. So we're a couple in a row now, and it gives us a little bit of momentum going forward. So we're looking forward to our next game of TAC Cup footy and see what we get again.
Well, probably a really good team effort overall, but there was some really standout players such as Luden playing.
Yeah, look, that was no doubt about it. Tommy's been building to this game. We've got great faith that he's going to be a really good player for us over the journey. So to watch some of the impact he has around the ball, but he had a cool head late a couple of times in the game where he could have just rushed a kick, but he held steady and delivered, which was great. There were so many good players today. Jesse Palmer's kicked 4 goals today. Matty Johnson was incredibly hard around the footy and just continually got the ball forward for us. So that's Matt's best game for us as well. Wheelahan was good. Oh, look, there's a lot of guys I'd really like to mention. Tommy Templeton was good again. TAC and Webby both good off half back. Oscar McDonald solid as a rock centre half back. So we're finally getting a bit better spread across the board. So I think even though we won last week, we had 12 guys last week that were under 10 possessions. That certainly hasn't happened today. We've got a lot better spread today. So really pleasing. And some of our bottom age boys, Lloyd, Simpson, Cowan, showed some real poise late in the game. They were clean with the ball and they actually kicked to the areas of the ground that we wanted the footy kicked to. So that's great. It just shows that these guys are prepared to learn and listen. So wonderful.
Yeah, with those inexperienced players like Lloyd and Cowan who are probably standouts as well, that just shows how much depth you've got as well.
Well, we're starting to build on that, and that's what I mean. That's a balancing act that we have, is to build a group that can be strong and competitive in 2014, but also have a group that can follow up in 15, 16 and beyond. So, yeah, it's nice to have a few of those guys getting up and really being involved and having an impact in the game. So it was terrific.
Just going away from this game, you've got a few players playing in the Victoria country.
Yep.
How are their progress?
Yeah, really good, really good. Rowan Marshall. Look, Rowan was terrific again today, and there's no doubt the opposition put plenty of time into Rowan and how they were going to try and put him off his game today, but he was really good again. Dan Butler copped a little bit of a knock, so he had a little bit of a corky, but certainly said it was fine while he was running. So I imagine Dan will pull up a little bit sore tonight, but again, had big impact around the ground, you know, and we sort of, I suppose, set the bar pretty high for Dan, you know, because we expect such great things out of him, but he's really learnt to play under duress, and that's a hell of a great quality for a young footballer to have, which is really pleasing. Richo is probably a week away, you know, with a hamstring, and we've got a heap of guys that are, you know, in the mix for that big country spots. And, you know, Mason Webster was really, really solid again. Oscar McDonald keeps putting his hand up on playing good footy. Darcy Tucker was great running off half back TAC will probably play. So there's some real positives, you know, and I've probably missed some guys there as well, but certainly the work around the group, and look, the enthusiasm and the self-belief's really starting to build. So boys were great today.
And yeah, just lastly, great to have such a big crowd in the room.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. So, look, we're lucky that people stick with us, whether we're winning or losing. You know, the guys that follow us are here for the right reasons. But certainly, I think that one, Mel, to have the people around today is due to being at home. So we haven't had people had to jump in a car and travel 3 hours for a game or 4 hours for a game. We're playing at home, and it's easy for people to come along and have a look. And a lot of local guys, you know, and people came along and had a look today, which is great.
Thanks, David, for that. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Yep.